Viewers, welcome to my live show on immigration update. I have a couple of updates today, including immigration health surcharge, student visa, new work permit, European law, and Brexit. I'll give a brief information about it today. If you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment below my video, and I'll give you answer. Alternatively, you can call to the number appeared to in the screen, and I will give your answer. Stay with me and enjoy the show. Welcome back, viewers. Let's start with immigration health short. Most of you know who are special immigrant in the UK or who want to come to the UK. If you want to live in the UK under immigration law, any kinds of visa, you are required to pay immigration health surcharge. It used to be free prior to 2010, but under the new after the 2010 till today, immigration health surcharge every applicant has to pay. Now, last couple of years, the immigration health charge increased from 200 to 400 pound last year, and until this month is still 400 pound. But from this month, end of this month, from 27th of October 2020, the immigration health charge surcharge will be 624 pound, which is a huge increase for. It is a significant increase because it used to be 200, now it's 400 up to this month, and from 27th of October 2020 it will be 624 pound. Now if any applicant make an application, and generally most of the applicant apply for 2.5 years extension, and then he need to pay for around more than 624 pound times 2.5, so it's a huge amount of money. Plus, in addition to immigration health surcharge, the applicant will be required to pay the home office fee. And now, because you need to give the fingerprint biometrics to show your document, and also they're charging. It used to be free to give your fingerprint or biometric, but now they're charging at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 even. So this is a significant increase. Skill charge, and many of applicants find very difficult to pay the immigration health surcharge and home office fee. Although home office fee is not increasing, is staying the same amount, but the immigration health surcharge is going to be 624 pound from 27th of October 2020. Although if any applicant cannot pay the immigration health surcharge, there are fee waiver available if you can establish that you are facing difficulty to pay the home office fee or the NHS fee, especially if you make an application for leave to remain on the basis of your private and family life. So this is the update about immigration health surcharge. Student visa, an international student, following the Brexit referendum, Home Secretary proposed many times that she is going to introduce flexible immigration permit system, and in line with the new post-Brexit immigration plan, she also proposed to introduce new immigration rules for a student. 5th of October this month, new student visa immigration rules came in force. Actually, in my opinion, I have reviewed all the immigration rules for student visa. They introduced two new appendix B, appendix S, appendix CT for child student, and appendix ST for adult student. I don't find a significant difference from existing immigration rules to the new immigration rules. It's actually, in my opinion, it's just an eyewash. there is nothing different that some opportunity given by the student that they're giving more work permit, or the entry clearance requirement eligibility is going to be more flexible. Not like that actually. Only two difference I see. One difference is the uh, immigration rules, where there were no post-study work permits. So under the new immigration rules, the student will able to work. The student will get 2 years work permit following the graduation. If someone complete any course, he or she will get 2 years work permit. So this is the one difference. And another difference is, under the new immigration rules appendix, which came in force 5th of October, the immigration rules specify the English language requirement. Under the old immigration rules, the English language requirement was not specified. It was used to be in the hands of university or the sponsors, whoever sponsored the international students. Is their discretion whether they will invite or issue sponsor letter to any student, despite whether someone satisfies English language requirement or not. But under the new immigration rules, that power, that discretionary power, English language requirement, is specified the Home Office, and that is the requirement is each applicant, or the whoever want to come to the UK under student visa must satisfy that if anyone come under graduate, below graduate level, he must pass the B1 English language test. If anyone come from bachelor degree or below, above master's degree, he must pass the B2. So this is the new immigration rules, that is, it specified the English language requirement, that is B1 and B2, which was not under the previous immigration rule. So I got only two difference under the new immigration rules for in terms of student. That is, it introduced new work permit, post-study work permit for 2 years. One difference, and the second difference is English language requirement. That is, if any international student want to come to the UK, he must pass the English language, either B1 or B2, depending on which course he is coming for. B1, I think, is not is very difficult to get. If anyone get 4.5 in average, all component, reading, writing, listening, someone can come get B1. But obviously, that has to be in all component. If someone get 5 in one component, and in reading, for example, someone get 5, in writing someone get 4, you will not satisfy the requirement. So B1 and B2, this is the specification for English language requirement. So this is the for in terms of student visa. Although a lot of boys and a lot of the stuff in Facebook and everywhere that student visa is going to be flexible. UK opened the door like 2010 to 2009. It's not actually like that. So still immigration is tightened for student visa. This is the difference. And next is what I find difference under the immigration point-based system is work permit. Yes, this is a good news for those applicants, those who want to come to the UK under new immigration point-based system, that is new work permit, which will be started from January. There are a lot of changes come, and it's look like more flexible, and lots of route will be created to come to the UK under the new work permit point-based system from January. And why I'm saying it is a great opportunity, a lot of route will be created. 3 reasons. One reason is, under the new immigration point-based system, the level of work permit is coming down to level 3. Under the current immigration system, or the previous immigration, what is still is ongoing, and it will be up to December. Under the current immigration rules of work permit point-based system, tier 2 or general, or tier 2 religious worker, or whatever, tier 1, the level of work permit, general work permit, is level 6. If anyone wants to come to the UK for a work permit, the level of work permit, the job qualification is level 6, which is basically doctor, engineer, scientists, nurses, these types of high skilled job. However, under the new immigration point-based system, the level of qualification for work permit will be level 3. Level 3 is very lower qualification, which is basically carpenter, butcher, bricklayer, pipe fitter, electrician, baker. So this is minimum skill level, which is almost level 3. If anyone who want to come to the UK to work in the building industry as a bricklayer, whoever want to come to the UK as a butcher, as a baker, as an electrician, as a carpenter, pipe fitter. So these types of job basically level 3, and people can come to the UK under the new immigration permit system, which looks like obviously is more easier. I hope a lot of people will come under the new immigration point-based system, because it looks like it's more easier, because level 3 is very low, is a minimum skill level job. So it's not very that you have to obtain a high salary. The salary is under the current immigration system. Obviously, you know that you have to earn 30,000 pound, and you have to when you will apply for indefinite leave to remain, your salary threshold has to be on around 36,000 pound, otherwise you will not get indefinite leave to remain. But under the new immigration point based system, the salary threshold start from 20,000 pound and 25,600 pound. So this is what the difference is. The main difference what I find is level of qualification, that anyone who is minimum skill level 3, that is carpenter, baker, a bricklayer, or electrician, butcher, these types of people can come to the UK under new point-based immigration system. So I hope from January, the new immigration system, this point-based system or the work permit system, will bring a huge amount of people to the UK. And the purpose of the government is because due to the Brexit, a huge amount of European citizen is going to back to their home country, and we see the differences. Accordingly, the people who will elect UK, they want to bring that amount of money to fill up that gap, because UK industry businesses rely on UK EU labor forces. Now, if this labor, if this worker, if these people go back to their country, the industry factory has to shut up. That means this business has to move in Europe if they continue to. So government will deprive from the tax. UK people their property will be empty. A lot of people will lost their job. Accordingly, to run the economy, or Home Office decided to open or to introduce flexible immigration systems, so that more people come from the come from the non-EU country to fill up this gap. So this is the difference. I will show you the what are the requirement for a new immigration system. As you see in the which is we called thread point. This is mandatory. Every single candidate has to satisfy this requirement. So every single candidate has to speak English. So this is mandatory 50 point you can get. And once you satisfy this 50 point, then you need only 20 point more to complete 70 point. Now, the rest of tradable point, there is the rest of criteria from where you can achieve another 20 point. So the most common one is salary. So the job offer, what you get from London, from United Kingdom, if the job offer is, the salary of this job offer is 25,600 pounds, you will get 20 point more. That means you satisfy the 70 point requirement. Alternatively, if your job is at shortage occupation list, you will get 20 point. If you even if your job offer is less than 25,600 pound, you will get still point, but it is 10 point. Other than this table, you can get also a point from another criteria. For example, if you do if you do a job, if you get a job offer in PhD level job, which case you will get another 20 points. If you have a PhD, if you have a qualification in PhD level, then you will get again 10 points. This is what the criteria you can get the 70 point. So it is look like it's very easier because under the new point-based immigration system, the purpose of the government is to bring as much as people from non-EU country to fill up the gap of UK labor market. I will come back again later, but before that, I will give you another important update for UK citizen or anyone who want to come to the UK about UK domestic worker. UK domestic worker, basically, probably you know that if any household, especially for wealthy people, if they want to hire any domestic worker in UK, they can now bring or hire workers from abroad to work to cover their household, especially in the United Kingdom, where the both couple work. Then it is difficult for them to maintain home or look after children, take their children to school, prepare the food. So the government has confirmed that from a source that this route will be open to EEA nationals who move to the UK from January 2021. So it's a great news for UK citizen. I'll say UK citizen because from 31st of December 2020, no European citizen will not able to come to the UK to work or to live. However, alternatively, UK government is going to introduce UK domestic worker route. So it's a great opportunity for those who want to come to the UK for work even after Brexit. So if UK domestic worker route is open, which is obviously confirmed by a source of government that they're going to introduce again a UK domestic worker route. From January 2021, UK citizen or if any non-EU citizen want to come to the UK, if any EU citizen want to come to the UK after Brexit, they can come under the UK domestic route. UK domestic worker route was a route which even non-EU citizen can come to the UK to work in private household. So if anyone needs to domestic worker to clean, to look after children, to prepare food, to help domestic works, they can hire people from overseas. But in 2012, this route was closed. That time, Mrs. May was Prime Minister. She was the person who decided to deport a lot of international students illegally by the Stoic scandal, where a lot of challenge been and Home Office decision was done in the Court of Appeal. Anyway, she is the person who closed the post-study work permit, and a lot of she was the person who would remove the appeal rights by the introducing Immigration Act 2014. Anyway, so UK domestic worker route is going to introduce again soon. So for the EU citizens, so EU citizen can come to the UK from January 2021 under the domestic rules. So this was the update for today. I'll take some question. A lot of people ask, make a comment, and after that I will go. I'll finish. But if you have any question, please leave your comment. I'll come back after this short break. So the question is, first question, Mailadina Kola, when is coming amnesty? Brother, thank you for your question. Unfortunately, amnesty there is no news, no update for amnesty, and I believe UK conservative government will not give any declaration on amnesty. So those who hoping, especially for those people and in need protection, asylum, those asylum seeker or human rights, those who claiming leave to remain on the basis of human rights, their application is refused and they're living in long time, and they're hoping that the UK Home Office or the government will give amnesty for them. Unfortunately, right now up to today, there is no update, there is no indication from the Home Office or from the Prime Minister. Number 10, that the UK government is going to give amnesty. Unfortunately, Mila Dinkala, I cannot give you this good news. Moreover, the UK Home Secretary and the Immigration Minister update in Parliament that they don't have any plan to give amnesty because existing immigration rules and existing Human Rights Act and human rights law is sufficient to give protection for those need help to those needs with protection from the unlawful killings, or those needs help to protect their life and family. So, for example, under the private life, if anyone can prove that he will face significant obstacle on return to his home country, he can get leave to remain. Those who are living in the UK long time, 7 years rule, half of their life or more than 20 years, they can claim leave to remain on the basis of that long-term residence in the UK. So the Immigration Minister and Home Secretary confirmed to the Parliament in the House of Commons, as well as the Home Office give statements. You will find it in their website that the existing immigration rules, existing human rights law is sufficient to give protection to those who needs. Accordingly, they will not give, or they don't have any plan to give amnesty. And the reason is they show that they don't want to give an opportunity to the smuggler criminals, those smugglers and those criminals who smuggling illegally people in the UK. And so this is their position. And if you look at the recent decision of Home Secretary Theresa May, she is going to be tougher and day by day. Look at this. You know, when she became a Home Secretary, a lot of people, especially the immigration community, migration community, expect a lot from her because people thought, well, she is a family member of or the descendant or resident of immigrant. She is from origin from India. So they're hoping that she will look after those immigrants. Unfortunately, it's gone opposite. I'll come after a short break. look at couple of decisions from last 1 month. She decided to send all the asylum seekers to an island which is 4,000 miles away from the United Kingdom. And she said those people who will arrive and seek asylum in the UK, they will stay in that island until their decision is final. Look how pathetic this decision is. Second thing is, I'll say, she decided to give the substantial interview or to interview the asylum seeker to a private firm, security, G4 security, other couple of Capita, these types of organization. So they will interview the asylum seeker. So private firm will get the contract to interview asylum seeker. This will be a disaster for asylum seeker or those people who need help. So this is the position of the Home Office, and in that circumstance, we don't expect, or I don't think that UK Home Office will give an amnesty. Rather than they decided last week, they're going to draw or build a fence in Dover Channel, English Channel, so that people from French cannot cannot cross the border, cannot cross the river to come to the UK. So if they come by dinghy, their dinghy will bust in middle of the sea to kill people. Look at their stance, Home Office stance. They shouldn't kill people. I like Nigel Farage. Many people think he's racist. I don't know. I will not make any comment, but he made a statement in Facebook I saw, and I like it. He said we shouldn't build the fence in the middle of the sea to kill immigrant or the asylum seeker. We should stop them to come to the UK. That was they should do. That is, they should discuss with the French government to how they can tackle this asylum seeker. That should think they shouldn't go to fight in Iraq and Syria again. They should stop fighting in the Middle East. These people not come in the UK prior to 20 years before. Before Saddam, when Saddam Hussein was in power, when the Gaddafi was in power, when Syria was not war. That time, these people not come and cross the river to seek asylum. These people left their home country when America, including the jointly UK, French, and some European country, start fighting in the name of terrorists and in the name of that is autocracy against the government human rights issue. They use this issue and destroy a lot of industry, lots of factory, building, mosque, a lot of organization, institute, destroy their homes, destroy the killing people, children, women. Then these people left their home, and to save them, to save their family, they're coming to this country. So they should think, they should stop this war in the Middle East. They should, now that they realize the consequence of this. But what now will happen? They already these people become homeless. Their home, they been lost, so they lost their brother, family, and now these people need protection. Now the Home Office decided to build a fence in the middle of the sea so that people cannot cross from Kalai or Dubai Channel from France to UK. That's what their plan is. I'm not sure how far they will be successful, but Home Office look into this proposal and will do something in future. Anyway, brother, next question. Amjad Hussein Shamro, you ask me, is it same increase for student and dependent? Yes, brother. I think you asked me for the NHS immigration health surcharge. This is going to be increased for everyone. So next, from 27th of October 2020, immigration health surcharge will be £624. If your visa is going to expire in the next month, and if before 28 days is come before 27th, then please make the application, because you will get a discount. You'll get lots. Say you'll save a lot of money. Otherwise, if you make an application after 27th of October, the NHS fee will be £624. So it will be an intelligent decision if you can manage to make the application before 27th of October. 2020. Next question, Ihsag Afga. Hello, sir. We have applied for a visa. We got email from Home Office that they got our application, but mention in. Unfortunately, your application is not straightforward. What they means that? Uh, I'm not sure what types of application you made, but it depends on types of application. If it is a human rights application or first time application, then the application is not straightforward. Probably they will ask you for more evidence. Generally most of the caseworker are working from their home, so probably when they get an application, if everything is all evidence, all that required document is in front of them, the application is straightforward, they will straight away make the application. But if the application is not with all the supporting document, then the caseworker find it difficult or bit complex, and then they think this is not a straightforward application. So that email means your application will be a delay. Probably Home Office will ask for further evidence, or probably they will ask for an interview as well. So this is what does it mean. Next question, Brandon Kilbride. Brandon Kilbride, you asked me, how quick do results come for ILR after having biometric appointment? Generally, thank you, sir. Thank you, Brandon, for your question. Generally, after ILR, 2 month, highest 2 month, you should get your indefinite leave to remain. But due to coronavirus, the process is very slow. So I'm hoping 3 to 4 months right now, the extended period. I hope you will get your visa. And advance congratulations, Mr. Brandon, to get ILR. After that, you can apply for British nationality. If your partner is British citizen, you don't need to wait for 1 year. You can straight away apply for British nationality. But if your partner is not British, then you have to wait for another 1 year. Next question, Shivline Batch, one of my regular viewers, and you ask in my every session almost. And no problem. I appreciate you watch my program. You ask me, hi, can I bring my brother-in-law as a dependent visa, as he dependent on me for last 2 months, as he lost his job in India? He got 2 else. Any advice, please? I'll give your answer after a short break. Right. Yes, it depends on what your status is. If you are a European nationals, life is very easy up to December. You can bring your brother as an extended family member, but you need to satisfy a lot of requirement. But it's not like a British citizen. British citizen cannot bring their dependent. It is very difficult. But I don't know your what nationality you are. If you are a British, if you are a EU nationals, you can bring your relatives to the United Kingdom as a extended family member. As your brother is an extended family member, cousin, then brother-in-law is your extended family member, so you can bring him under the EU law if you are a EU citizen. If you are a British national, unfortunately, you cannot. Maya Muna. What you ask me? You ask me, can I meet you in your office one day? Where is your office and how can I find you? Thank you very much. My office address you will get on my Facebook or my website. I have office in London. My London office is in Aldgate Tower, 4th floor. If you come to by underground tube train, then if you get off in train station East, Aldgate East, just above the train station, there is a long glass building. On that building, fourth floor. So Allgate East, Allgate Tower is my office in London, fourth floor, as excellent solicitor, and I have office in Milton Keynes. So if you are in near Midland, you can come to my office in Milton Keynes. Is again as excellent solicitor, or 115A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes. I have office in Ireland as well, but I don't normally go there. So mainly I work from Milton Keynes office and London office. So if you have a need, please contact to my secretary, make an appointment, and then inshallah I will help you. And if you need Amir Hussain, good news, sir. Yes, brother, good news for you, for me, for everyone. A lot of people will come, will have good business. A lot of people will come to earn, they will earn a lot of money, look after their family, make a better life in the UK. Ihsan Afka, thank you. Thank you, brother. Children dependent visa, do I need apply inside UK or outside UK? I'm a EU national, settled status, brilliant. Shivlin, I'll tell you, rather than make application by yourself, I'll advise you go to see a solicitor, and they will give you proper advice, right advice. Whatever I'm giving, I'm a solicitor, and my specialist field is European law, and I brought in UK a lot of national parents, extended family members. But I'll not tell you come to me. Go wherever you live. I don't know you personally. Go to see a solicitor, because Brexit is very closed. Before that, you have to do something. After Brexit, you can bring only your family members, close family members, but extended family member will be very difficult, and maybe you're not able to bring them even. So as you are a EU nationals and you said your brother-in-law is dependent on you, in that case, you can bring your brother-in-law as an extended family member, but obviously you have to prove that your brother is dependent on you. In that case, I'll advise you to see a solicitor as soon as possible, because after Brexit, it will be difficult to bring even more, you know, as well, because even you will not able to bring your extended family member after Brexit. What document required, I cannot give you the details there. I think you should see a solicitor as well, and they will give you list of document. I think that will be a good idea for you, but obviously you need to prove dependently that is your financial document. And I'll tell you after that, after taking a question, if the time allowed me to give your answer. Next question. Open Patrick. Open Patrick. Hi. Can a student who study PhD in the UK for 4 years and also apply the 3 years post study, can that student apply for human rights settlement for his child who have stayed with him all those 7 years? Yes, brother Onen. I'll tell you. Yeah, the question is yes, and then I'll tell you how and where you will where you'll find this law after a short break. Brother, you asked me, Onen Patrick asked me that can that student apply for human rights settlement for his child who have stayed with him all through years? I'll explain the law, and I hope you are a highly educated person. You will understand it. The law, private and family life, under Article 8. This is mainly private life. If any child who is under 18 years old, he spent 7 years in the UK, he can apply for leave to remain on the basis of his private life. There are 4 circumstances where someone can claim human rights: private life, and 99% application is accepted, especially for the child. So if a child live in the UK, spend 7 years, irrespective of where he is born, where he was born, whether in the UK or outside the UK. If he can prove before he turned 18, he spent 7 years in the UK, he will get leave to remain on the basis of his private life. So first, the child will get private life, leave to remain on the basis of private life, and after that, the parents will get again for family life with their child. So this is how the private life application work. So first, the child will get leave to remain on the basis of private life, that is 7 years rule. And once the child get leave to remain, then his parents also will get leave to remain on the basis of their family life with their child. This is the law is. If you Google private and family life application FLRFP, then the Google will take you in government website, and there is details requirement of private life. If you look into the immigration rules, part 7 of immigration rules, you will find that leave to remain on the basis of long-term residence, or leave to remain on the basis of the private life. The details in part 7 of immigration rules, paragraph 276, the requirement that is 7-year rule. So you shouldn't wait to make the application, because 7 years rules, under the 7 years rules, your child will get leave to remain, and once the child get leave to remain, his or her parents will get also leave to remain. Mr. Onen, Patrick, I hope you got your question. You got your answer. Thank you. Next question. Boshir Afzali. You ask me, hi, is UK citizenship is going to be difficult for EU nationals, or general, is it 10 years? Thank you. I'll give your answer after a short break again, because I need to drink some water. So the question is it UK citizenship for EU national is going to be difficult? No, brother, I'll not say it's going to be difficult, but one important, very important update for the EU national is, it was not before. Now, if any EU citizen applied for nationality or British citizenship or naturalization, the requirement on British nationality application is the requirement of comprehensive sickness insurance. If you recently make an application, or if anyone recently make an application, in the question come whether you have comprehensive sickness insurance or not. If you don't have comprehensive sickness insurance, those who required, if you don't have this one, your application will be refused. It was not before. Before we applied a lot of British nationality for EU citizen. Unfortunately, recently, especially after Brexit, they put a requirement to comprehensive sickness insurance for those people who are self-employed or self-sufficient or student and their family member, no new family member. They should show they had a comprehensive sickness insurance. If you don't have, that means you are in breach of EU law, and accordingly they will refuse your British nationality or naturalization application. However, if you work in the UK last 5 years, if you are a worker, if you live in the UK as a worker, you don't need comprehensive sickness insurance. If any non-EU family member, who is a family member of EU worker, EU citizen worker, you don't need as well a comprehensive sickness insurance, despite you didn't work or you was a student. As soon as you are a family member of a qualified EU citizen, you don't need comprehensive sickness insurance. This is a confusion. A lot of non-EU family member was student, and they think they need comprehensive sickness insurance, but you don't need comprehensive sickness insurance if your partner was a qualified person, that is, was a worker. I hope this will clear a lot of confusion if anyone had one. Unexpected. Thank you so much. I got it now. Brilliant, Mr. Open. Congratulations. I hope you'll got your visa. If you get your visa, give me a bunch. This is the short update today. If you enjoy the show, please like it and share to your timeline, because I know a lot of people just for an answer need to go a solicitor, come to us, pay £50, £100 our consultation fee. But when I get time, I find time to help the community, our brother and sister, our immigration community, to give their generic advice and information. It will be helpful for a lot if you share this video in your timeline and let the people know. If you need any more further advice, confidential advice, please send an email or contact to my office, and my secretary will give you an appointment to see me. Have a good night.